What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cafe. Let's get into it. So, M Night Shyamalan dropped a trailer a while back for his new film called Trap. And watching this trailer, I can say that it definitely was interesting. Just the concept of what the movie was about caught a lot of people's attention, including myself. And the fact that it was M Night Shyamalan and you had Josh Hart in it, those things drew the attention to say, I want to check this film out. And I had a chance to check this film out. And before I give you my opinion, I'm just going to say you this is that one, a lot of people have had mixed reviews about this movie. Some say they liked it, some say they didn't like it. You know, but I'm going to tell you this. To me, my opinion, the movie was good. It was a good movie. And I would say that M. Night, he definitely bounced back with this one, especially from the last few films that he's done that wasn't that good. They were all right. But this one definitely was a bounce back from him. Now, let's talk about the first thing, the writing. The writing in this film was different from all the other M. Night's films. With this one, it went to a totally different concept. The concept of here it is, you have this serial killer that's at a concert, and all these police have used this concert to trap him. That right there is a very interesting concept, something totally different than what you've seen, and something that was different from all the M. Night's films. So the concept by itself is what caught people's attention. The writing in here was good. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it wasn't the best writing, but it was a good, very good story. And the writing was very good. Now, there was some things in here that I feel like shouldn't have been in here, or some things up in here that people was like, why would they do that? Or why did this happen? But at the same time, you gotta realize it's a movie. It's a movie, so they're gonna put some things up in there that you're gonna be like, why did they do that? But overall, the writing is very good. The second thing, the acting. Now they didn't have like a lot of well-known people in here like that. The biggest actor in here was Josh Hart. And let me just tell you this. He killed this role. He killed this role to the point that it was just very convincing. Just the whole 10 yards that he went and making it happen, he gave a hell of a performance. And Josh Hart is one of my favorite actors, from when he was doing a lot of the teen movies back then up to now. He's always been a very good actor. And for him, this was something totally different for him. And you could tell because if you've seen all his movies up to now, this was a totally different role. He went a different route with this. And I'm glad that he did that because what it did was that not to say that he's not a good actor, but it just shows his versatility. And you see a lot of actors do that because they don't want to be pigeonholed to do the same roles all the time. And it's not about the money because they got plenty of money. Their thing is like, okay, I want to show that I do have range to do other stuff than what you guys keep offering me. And in this film, Josh Hart definitely showed his range as an actor. Now you had the other actors, they did a great job too. M. Night's daughter, she did a good job, but Josh Hart killed it. The third thing up in here, um, the ending. The ending definitely caught you off guard because it's one of those endings where you think it's gonna go right, but it goes left, but it goes far left to where you was like, I wasn't expecting that. Like I was thinking he was gonna do this, but it went this way. But it did end on a good note. Now, some people didn't like the way they end because they were like, why they chose to do that ending? Why would he pick that? But the way that it ended, I can say it left the door open. And that's all I'm gonna say. It just left the door open. So on my scale of low, medium, high for Trap, I'm gonna give Trap a high. And the reason why I'm gonna give it a high is because, like I said, the writing, the whole concept of this was just really good. And this was definitely a bounce back for M Night. Also, this is if you're an M Night fan and you love his movies, you definitely want to check this out. Even if you're not, if you're looking for a good suspense film, this is it. Also, this is a good date night film. Now, the thing about this film is that, according to the box office records, it hasn't been doing that well. But I can understand why, because you got Deadpool and Wolverine, and you got other stuff that's about to come out. I think you got the new Aliens movies that's going to be coming out in a week. So yeah, it's going up against some heavy hitters. But I would say that this is a movie that's going to be a sleeper hit. That if people don't see it in the theaters, well, let me take that back. The people who see it in the theaters are going to let people know, and I would say that it's going to do very well on streaming. But then also, my other thought about this is that it's going to be one of those sleeper movies that the word is spreading about it, and it's getting a lot of good reviews, that people are going to go check this film out. But I still believe that once it hits streaming, that it's going to be very successful on streaming, because that word of mouth is going to spread like wildfire. It's already doing it now, but it's definitely going to spread once it hits streaming. So check this movie out. Like I said, you won't be disappointed. If you have checked the movie out, let's talk about it. Let's have this conversation. Because as I said, I don't do spoilers on my channel. I like for you guys to go check it out, and then you come back and we can talk about it. So let me know what you think about this. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned.